everybody, and welcome to a very special new Let's Play of Long Live the Queen. Long Live the Queen is by Hanako Games, and it is a game that I've been looking forward to playing for a long while now. Or, not incredibly long, I guess, since the game hasn't been out for all that long, but ever since this one came out, I've been pretty interested in it. We play, this young princess here, soon to be queen, because her mother passed away by a somewhat mysterious circumstance, or under some somewhat mysterious circumstances. And, basically we have, like, 4 weeks or something before we become the queen, and so we have to train ourselves and try to survive until then, because there are going to be all these evil jerkwads out there trying to assassinate us and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get started here. Jocelyn, King Dowager, Duke of Corrales. We're almost home. Your room is just the way you left it. Elodie, Crown Princess. Here we are, Elodie, the girl that we are going to be taking the role of in this game, and she seems to be very disheartened currently. I know it's hard to leave your school and all of your friends, but I've arranged the best possible tutors for every subject. You'll have to work hard this year to prepare yourself before your 15th birthday, but I know you can do it. You'll learn quickly, and you'll make a wonderful queen. It's what your mother would have wanted. This is not what Mother would have wanted. She wouldn't have wanted to die and leave me. No, she wouldn't. But sometimes bad things happen. We have to pick up and carry on. All of Nova depends on us. On you. Sigh. I will be here to guide you until your coronation, but the decisions you make are ultimately up to you. Come. Your maids are waiting. Alright, welcome to Long Live the Queen. If this is your first time playing, you should read this brief introduction to how the game works. I have actually seen one Let's Play of this one playthrough of this game, so hopefully there won't be very much that will be spoiled for me, but I do also kind of know how the gameplay works. But it's rather simplistic, but kind of a bit of a lot to handle at first. So I think we'll actually, just for the sake of this Let's Play, and for the sake of anyone who isn't familiar with Long Live the Queen, we'll actually go through this little tutorial bit right here. And it'll, I guess, help ingrain it into my head. You will be controlling Elodie, the almost Queen of Nova, as she tries to prepare for her coronation. To do that, she needs to take classes every week in order to raise her skills. The skills she learns will provide different choices in the ongoing plot. Learning the right skills can mean the difference between life and death. You also need to keep an eye on Elodie's mood. With her mother's tragic death, Elodie is not very happy right now. The mood button will take you to the emotion screen for more details. Alright, here's our emotion screen. Elodie is feeling both afraid and depressed, but her strongest emotion is depressed. If she becomes more cheerful to cancel out her depression, her strongest emotion would be afraid. Elodie's current mood affects her ability to learn. It will give her a bonus to some skills and a penalty to others. Let's take a look at the skills screen now. Skills are broken into 4 main categories: social, physical, intellectual, and mystical. Inside these categories are skill sets, groups of 3 related skills. You start with 0 in all skills. Every week, Elodie can study 2 skills. Normally, she earns 2 points in a skill for every weekend or weekday that she studies. If she studies history, she will earn 2 points times 5 days, 10 points. Because Elodie is depressed and she has a -2 penalty to the social skill set, conversation, she doesn't feel like talking to people right now. If she studies conversation, she will earn 2 -2 points every day. That is 0 points, a horrible deal. Would be very bad for us to try to work on conversation skills at the moment. However, she has a +1 bonus to the expression skill set. If she studies one of the expression skills, she will earn 2 + 1 points per day, which means 3 points a day, 15 points for the week. If you study a skill you have a penalty for, you could be wasting your time and not learning anything. If you study a skill you have a bonus for, you will learn much faster than normal. All of these bonuses and penalties will change when Elodie's mood changes. She can also gain bonuses to skills by studying related skills. Check the skills screen every week to see your current bonuses. If I wrote this sentence, I probably would try to figure out a way to get one less skills in there, because skills 3 times in such a short range is kind of a lot. But I'm no, like, professor of writing or anything like that. Once you know your mood, skills, bonuses, and penalties, you are ready to choose your classes for the week. The classes screen breaks down to skill sets by category for your morning and evening classes. When you select a skill set, the 3 options in that set will appear on the right side of the screen. Choose a class option for both morning and evening classes, then click the Done button. I almost said Dawn. I don't know what is wrong with me. Click the Done button, which will appear in the lower right corner. As you play through the story, you will sometimes see feedback bubbles appearing over the text. These tell you what is happening behind the scenes. Bubbles like these will show you when Elodie's mood is being altered by events. Bubbles like these will show you when the story is changing based on what skills Elodie has learned so far. If the test fails, there's some option being missed because she doesn't have enough points in that skill yet. This feedback is very helpful in figuring out different options to try, but if you don't want to see it, you can turn the bubble off in the preference menu. Now get ready to become a queen! I'm always ready to become a queen. Alright, so double checking our mood, we're pretty afraid and we're pretty depressed, which, as one would imagine, those would be very, very bad and upsetting things for a little girl here. But obviously, as we saw in that tutorial section, it will actually help us out in some regards, because that means we can work on our expression and our animal handling capabilities, or we could try any of the others. We could even get some points in athletics, but obviously if we did or royal demeanor, but if we did conversation, we would get absolutely nothing at all, so we obviously don't want to worry about that. I'm going to probably, because I'm still new to this game and I don't know what's best to focus on, I will probably prioritize whatever has the bonuses, because I think that would be wisest all in all. Although, obviously, like, working on military strategy would be very good for a queen that's afraid of her life. Or intrigue, for sure. Intrigue, I know, is unbelievably important if you're a ruler. But let's focus on our expression and animal handling capabilities right now. It probably would be pretty important for a queen to be able to handle horses well. So let's go ahead and check out our classes. Expression! What do we want? Do we want decoration? Actually, let's read the description. Just drawing, painting, arranging flowers, dressing well. That actually sounds pretty good for a queen as well. But I also kind of like singing. The skill of singing beautifully. Skill with musical instruments such as the harp and the flute. That sounds pretty good as well, but I would rather prioritize either decoration or voice. Probably making a really nice looking house, though, would be something that would be quite impressive to anyone who would stop by. So let's work on decoration. Who knows, might even have some subtle ways of helping our intrigue in discussing things with other people and stuff like that. Then animal handling, let's go with horses, since I think that would be the wisest, and we could probably finish our day off there. So let's see how this goes for us. 15 points, I think that's probably pretty good. 10. You discuss the nature of beauty, looking around at landscapes, objects, and people, and comparing their aesthetic elements. And for our afternoon course, you walk around the stables meeting the royal horses, learning about their breeds and the names for different parts of their anatomy. The anatomy section seems pretty deep for learning about horses this early. I thought it would be more riding them. Elodie, let's see what's up with you. What's all that noise outside? Who's there? Oh, it's my cousin, and my aunt and uncle. Well, that's pretty nice. Darling, we are, Lucille, Countess of Nyx. Darling, we are so terribly sorry to hear about your mother. Fidelia? I don't know how you'd pronounce that. Thank you. You look well, niece. Oh, I should have read his name. Charlotte. Hi, Lottie. Hi, Lottie. I haven't seen you in ages. Will you be staying long? Yep. Lady Merva. Forgot to say that. Charlotte, Lady Merva. Yep. Mommy said we'd be here all month. That's pretty cool. Oh, I'm happy because of that. Maybe we'll have some time to talk later. Yeah, with our queenly duties, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't get too much of a chance for that. Alright, now here is our action for the day. Now that you have finished studying, what will you do for the weekend? Basically, whatever we choose to do for the weekend, this is when special events will occur that will test our skills and see whether or not we succeed in those tasks. So we could explore the castle, +1 lonely, +1 afraid. Visit the tomb, +1 depressed, +1 afraid. Visit the dungeons, attend service, play with toys, sneak out, walk in the gardens, attend court. Wow, this one has a lot of effects. Or we could do 2 custom ones. Talk to your father, or visit Charlotte. Might be nice to talk to our father since our mother just died and kind of warm up with him. But we seem pretty happy to see that Charlotte was here to visit us, so let's go ahead and talk to her. I think it's better to keep our dear old lady as happy as possible. By which I mean dear young lady, since I believe Elodie is only 14 in this game. Let's see what we got here. I love this room. It's so much bigger than mine back home. You should visit more often. It's awful that the only time I get to see you is something like this. Oh, poor Elodie. I know your brother and sister are still too young, but why haven't you come to school? My mother worries about me. She doesn't think anywhere but home is safe. I understand. I'm probably not going to be allowed to leave this castle until my birthday. Hey, I'm cheerful. But at least we can have fun together here. We're still pretty afraid, though. Let's check out our mood. Okay, we're getting closer to evening things out to the cheerful. I think, for the most part, I'm going to want to create a steady balance. I'm not sure what good angry would do. That might help us with military. I don't know what pressured would do. That sounds pretty horrible. So does lonely. But, I want to go for kind of cheerful right now, because I'm pretty sure cheerful would help our conversation meter, and I think that would be very, very important for a queen. I think the 2 things that I might want to focus on for this playthrough, because I don't know how many I'm going to do in the future, would probably be conversation and some work on intrigue, for sure. And economics, that would be very important. Military could be something I'd save for a little bit later, even though I'm not sure how much time I have to get everything done that I would need to. So it looks like we're actually going to be working on faith. The lore would probably be something very important, but meditation could be important as well. Divination, is that like magical skills or something? I honestly don't know what divination means. And agility, so dance, reflexes, flexibility. We'll almost certainly do reflexes, because if someone's going to kill me, or attempt to kill me, I would like to be able to avoid that as much as possible. So agility and faith, that's what I have to look at. Faith down there, and agility for our morning course. Reflexes, we should read all of them, though. Knowing the steps and carrying them out with grace. That actually would be probably pretty important for a queen, so I don't make a fool of myself in any public, balls or stuff like that. And then reflexes, the ability to respond quickly to surprises. Flexibility, the ability to stretch and contort without pain. Honestly, hopefully that's something I won't really need to use. That sounds like if I'm like tied up and needing to escape or something, that's when I would need to be flexible from that description. But who knows? I think we're gonna go with reflexes for now, though. After, if we keep working on agility after working on reflexes, it'll probably be in the dance skill. Then, meditation, finding and maintaining your own inner peace. That actually sounds pretty important, especially for, the situation we're in right now with the recent death of our mother. Divination, interpreting signs from nature and what the future might hold. Okay. Oh, that is like a psychic ability. I remember that kind of thing. Interesting, because psychics, or attemptive psychics always train in divination and stuff like that. And I think that was a course in, like, the Harry Potter movies and books. I never really read the books, but I think that weird, crazy professor taught that in the Harry Potter movies, where they, like, read the tea leaves and stuff. And lore, the magical history of Nova. In light of current events, let's go with meditation. I might want to focus on lore in the future, though, because I think lore would be quite important. Even divination would probably be very important as well. But it's probably good to keep cool, keep keep calm in situations, and I think meditation would help a lot for that. So let's go ahead and do that. Week 2. Your teacher walks around you, prodding a finger at you slowly in order to train you in blocking those touches without triggering fear or faster breathing. That's pretty intense. That sounds like something that belonged in the Matrix. You practice assuming a sitting position that allows you to be relaxed and tranquil without being so relaxed that you are likely to fall asleep. That's kind of funny. I like that one. What's that commotion outside? Father, what's going on? Whoa, who's this lady? Juliana, Duchess of Orsul. Oh, I remember this event from what I saw. I've come to pay respects in honor of your mother. Jocelyn, King Dowager, Duke of Carlors. Why am I reading his name again? I already read him. You have no respect or honor. It's because of you and your powers that my wife is dead. What? I am a lumen, as she was, and like every lumen, I am willing to give my life, if necessary, to protect our domain. Your line has been traitors, and for 200 years, I won't have any you corrupting my daughter. That is for the crown princess to decide. Elodie, your mother trusted me, and I have much to teach you. Okay, do we want to send her away, arrest her, or let her stay? Despite them being traitors, I think arresting her might be a little bit too far, because we don't really have any backstory or proof besides what our father just said to go along with that. So I'm gonna say a big ol' no to that. We could either send her away or let her stay. At this point, I don't think she is causing much harm or a disturbance, rather than, what is offending our father, and it would be nice to keep him happy, but if our mother was in favor of this lady, even though she might have caused her death, I think it might be smart to let her stay and, at least temporarily. Who knows? If anything goes on later, we might be able to arrest her or send her away, but for now, I don't think she's causing any issues. Let's see what will happen if we let her stay. I want to hear what she has to say. She stays. I'm willful and got a pretty damn looking cool determination looked on my face. As you wish. Oh, okay, that was pretty short. Ah, now we can visit her, okay. So we can visit Charlotte again, visit her father. Maybe we should visit Julia then. See what will go on in that regard. Since we let her stay, and we said we want to know what she has to say as well, might as well do that right off the bat. I might want to check my mood, though. Everything is still pretty balanced. I think with where everything is, I should still be able to do the agility work and stuff like that. But that might change after meeting with Juliana here, so let's go ahead and test that out. What is it you wanted to teach me? First, I need to know if you have your mother's crystal. What crystal? The source of power for any lumen is a particular magical crystal. Once you've bonded with it, it becomes a part of you as long as you live. The royal crystal has been passed down from ruler to ruler for generations. It belongs to you now, except that the king may be keeping it from you. Do you have a crystal? Of course. Whoa! That got really, like, in your face right here. She holds out her hands. Light flickers above her bosom, and then, with a shower of sparkles, something takes shape. You reach out to touch it, and it dissolves away into nothing. Aww, that's sad. We're like, I just wanted to touch it. It belongs to me. No one can take it from me until I die. That's intense. You need to find the crystal that belongs to you. Oh, wonderful. Okay, maybe we'll be meeting with our father tomorrow about that. Sucks that we didn't really get any bonus or negative bonuses from that. Although we do have a 1.15 bonus, because of Mystical is now, got a 0.015 bonus, so that's interesting. And Physical has got an even better addition to it. That's awesome. We'll keep on working on our reflexes then. I think continuing our training in those regards is very good. And you know what? Since we just talked to this lady and she's like, oh, you gotta learn magic and all that jazz, or at least that's the kind of feeling I'm getting from her. Let's go ahead and switch to divination in regards to our faith skills. That might be cool. And let's see where this brings us for today. Nice. Oh, nice! Passed up to 30. 20. You practice with a jump rope to increase the speed of your footwork. You practice solo tennis, hitting a ball against the wall repeatedly in order to train your hand and your eye to react. That's pretty cool. Maybe I should train with that. I used to be really big into tennis. You may now play sports on the weekends. That's cool. You learn that the gods cannot be forced to divulge information about the future, and that the most powerful omens are those which arrive unexpectedly. Did we, like, go to some altar Hercules style, like when he goes to, like, the big Zeus statue and, like, ask them if they could tell me about the future or something? This sounds pretty intense. I don't know why, but it's just striking a lot of memories from Disney's Hercules in my mind. He loves me not. Lottie, do you have a boyfriend? That's a kind of abrupt. Not really. I just like to play with the flowers. That's pretty funny. I like that. All of a sudden, the Duchess of Ursula rushes into the garden and points a sword at you. Wow, this got intense. No, not at you. At your feet. Princess, don't move. Okay, she's telling me not to move, so let's hold still. Composure failed! You want to hold still, but you don't have the composure to hold your position without peeking. You look down where her sword is pointing. There's a snake in the grass. Oh no, I'm afraid! You can't help it! You squeak and jump back. The snake tenses and prepares to strike. No! Your cousin pushes you aside and the snake's fangs sink into her leg. Oh no, Lottie! Lottie! Too late. Juliana swings her sword and cuts off the snake's head. Uh-oh, this is the lady, this is our cousin's mother. What is going on here? Your daughter's been bitten by a milk viper. They're poisonous. Get a herbalist right away. I will treat my daughter. I certainly can't trust anyone here to keep her safe. I'm sorry. I don't feel good. We will be returning home to Merva immediately. Your aunt has a point. Milk vipers are not native to this area. That snake should never have been here. Oh, shoot. Someone may have tried to kill you. Will Charlotte be okay? I don't know. Oh god, our first assassination attempt this early into the game. That is pretty damn intense. I don't really know what to do about that. How badly was our mood affected? We became a little bit more afraid. Yeah, so we're pretty fearful right now. Maybe let's go visit our father today, like I said, but after today, I think we might want to try to balance things out back towards the anger side again. Super sad that our cousin was bitten, though. Hopefully that won't come back to bite me like that viper did in some sort of like political backlash or something. But really, the mother of our cousin, our aunt, shouldn't have been so rude about that, because she wasn't there protecting her daughter. Should have been more careful. But anyways, let's go see what our father has to say during this weekend. Dad, what? Oh, wonderful. Okay, we're asking about the crystal. Dad, what happened to Mom's lumen crystal? It's in a safe place. Can I have it? No. Wow, that's rude. But it's mine. Melding with magic killed your mother. I don't want that to happen to you. Once you're crowned queen, I can't stop you from doing anything you want. But for now, you are still a child. Well, that didn't really get us much of anything, just made us a bit more willful. So at least it affected our mood in some regard, I suppose. Let's see what skills we'll have to prepare for tomorrow. Wow! We get an even bigger bonus for agility, that's nice. And for faith. I think we're gonna go for reflexes and work on our divination skills again, because that lady saved our life, so I don't know, I kind of like having her around for the time being, and I think she might be quite helpful for us. Maybe, I got a good feeling about her at the moment, so I think working with her in regards to our divination skills should have some positive bonuses as time goes on, or at least that's what I'm hoping. So yeah, that'll probably be the 2 classes that we will focus on next time. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like, a comment, and or subscribing if you have not. I am the EggScrambledGamer, and I will see you all next time.